Is My Hero Academia finally about to deliver the animation masterpiece we've always craved? For years, fans have debated, hoped, and sometimes despaired over the visual quality of one of Shonen's biggest titans. But what if I told you that all signs, every single whisper from behind the scenes, every frame from the trailers, points to the final season of My Hero Academia not just meeting, but absolutely shattering our highest expectations? We're talking about a visual spectacle so grand, so intensely animated, that it could redefine the legacy of the entire series. Today, we're not just talking about hype. We're dissecting the very reasons why the final season of My Hero Academia is poised to deliver some of the anime's best, most gorgeous, most earth-shattering animation to date. We're diving deep into the studio's track record, the manga's epic demands, the creator's personal touch, and the collective roar of a fandom hungry for perfection. So buckle up, heroes and villains alike, because if the rumors are true, if the trailers aren't lying, then October 2025 isn't just bringing the end of an era, it's bringing an unprecedented visual feast. Let's break down why My Hero Academia's final season isn't just going to be good, it's going to be cooking with some of its best animation ever. The ghost of seasons past, addressing the elephant in the room. Alright, let's be brutally honest for a moment. As much as we adore My Hero Academia, as much as we champion Deku's journey and thrill at the escalating battles, the animation hasn't always been consistent. Right. We've had some absolutely breathtaking moments, some truly iconic Sakuga cuts that live rent-free in our heads. Think All Might vs. Life. All for One, Deku vs. Overhaul, Star and Stripes introduction. Moments that reminded us what this series is capable of. But then, we've also had our fair share of criticisms. Moments where the art felt a little off, the motion a little stiff, where the sheer kinetic energy we expected from a world of quirks seemed to falter. It's been a sticking point for the fandom. A recurring conversation that often started with, "Man, I wish the animation was always like that one fight." And it's a valid point. When you're dealing with a world as dynamic and visually expressive as Horikoshi's, anything less than stellar can feel like a missed opportunity. This isn't just me being picky either. Critics and fans alike have pointed to these inconsistencies in previous seasons, creating a narrative that MHA was great, but its animation often held it back from reaching its full potential as an undisputed visual masterpiece. However, and this is where it gets really spicy, new trailers for the final season have been dropping like hero announcements, and the reaction is unanimous, a collective gasp of WHOA. We're seeing snippets that hint at a profound, a monumental leap in visual quality. The initial concerns, they're rapidly being replaced by a surging wave of optimism. The talk isn't just about improvement, it's about an undeniable, significant upgrade, with expectations soaring for the series to conclude with some of the anime's most gorgeous artwork and animation in years. This isn't just a hopeful whisper. It's a roar of anticipation, a promise that the criticisms of the past are being directly, emphatically, and visually addressed. It's almost like the studio heard us, folks. They heard every single one of us. Bones' unwavering dedication, the studio that breathes excellence. Now, let's talk about the unsung heroes behind the scenes, Studio Bones. Because if you're going to talk about animation elevating a series to legendary status, you have to talk about Bones. These aren't just animators, folks. These are visual architects, dreamweavers, the literal rock stars of the anime world. We're talking about the studio that brought us the absolute visual feasts of Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, a series renowned for its consistent, breathtaking action and emotional gravitas. Every single frame of that show felt meticulously crafted, every punch, every alchemic blast, every emotional beat perfectly rendered. And let's not forget Mob Psycho 100, a show that completely redefined what character animation and fluid combat could look like on screen, pushing boundaries with every single frame. Mob Psycho isn't just a masterclass in dynamic action, it's an art exhibition in motion, a testament to what happens when creative vision meets technical prowess. The way they convey emotion through subtle facial movements and then unleash a cataclysm of psychic energy, unparalleled. When you hear that My Hero Academia's final season is under their meticulous care, it's not just a credit, it's a promise. A promise that they're not just going to animate the story, they're going to visualize it, imbue it with their signature kinetic energy and emotional weight. This isn't just about drawing lines, it's about crafting an experience, about making every punch, every explosion, every tear land with the force of 1,000 quirks. Bones has consistently proven their ability to deliver top-tier, visually stunning anime, And for the culmination of My Hero Academia, they are bringing their absolute A-game. This isn't some casual flex, this is Studio Bones telling the world they are ready to go plus ultra on their own craft. The manga's ultimate demands, the final war arc, requires nothing less. Alright, let's get into the narrative reason why this animation push is not just warranted but absolutely essential. The final season of My Hero Academia is adapting one of, if not the, most climactic arcs in Kohei Horikoshi's entire manga, the Final War Arc. If you've been keeping up with the manga, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't, prepare yourselves, because this isn't just a series of skirmishes, it's an all-out, no-holds-barred, apocalypse-level war for the fate of hero society. This arc is a relentless, emotionally charged roller coaster, featuring the definitive, ultimate battles that we've been building towards since Chapter 1. We're talking about the absolute, no-turning-back showdowns between Deku and Shigaraki, a clash of ideologies and raw power that will shake the foundations of their world. And then, the confrontation that truly gives me goosebumps just thinking about it, All Might versus All for One. The symbolic weight, the history, the sheer power dynamics at play in these fights are astronomical. These aren't just fights, they are the culmination of years of character development, of rivalry, of sacrifice, and of the fundamental struggle between good and evil. To truly convey the raw impact, the emotional devastation, and the mind-blowing scale of these confrontations, anything less than top-tier animation would be a disservice. We need every explosion to feel earth-shattering, every punch to resonate with the weight of destiny, every moment of desperation and triumph to be etched into our memories with stunning visual clarity. The manga panels themselves are incredibly dynamic and intricate, pushing the boundaries of what static art can convey. Now, imagine that brought to life with the fluid, high-octane animation that Bones is capable of. This isn't just about making things look pretty, it's about translating the sheer epicness, the emotional intensity, and the narrative stakes of Horikoshi's magnum opus into a visual language that will leave viewers breathless. The Final War arc demands this level of animation. It demands a visual spectacle that matches the gravitas of its story. Anything less would feel like a betrayal of the manga's incredible journey. Horikoshi's personal touch, the creator's investment. And here's where it gets even more fascinating, folks, and frankly, a huge indicator of the quality we can expect. Kohei Horikoshi, the master creator himself, has been more closely involved in the anime's production for this final season. Now, hold on, because this isn't just a casual detail, this is a game changer. Think about it. A mangaka, especially one handling such a globally successful and critically acclaimed series, typically has a lot on their plate. Their involvement in the anime often varies, but for the final season, for the ultimate conclusion, Horikoshi is diving deep into the trenches with the animation team. He's not just signing off on storyboards, he's actively contributing, even going so far as to tease new scenes exclusive to the anime that were not in the manga. Let that sink in for a moment. New, original content, directly overseen, if not conceived, by the creator. This isn't just about filling runtime, this is about refining the narrative, adding layers of depth, and enhancing moments that even the manga couldn't fully express. It suggests a creator who is deeply, personally invested in ensuring his story concludes in the most impactful, most visually compelling way possible across all mediums. This increased involvement isn't just a nice bonus, it's a testament to the dedication to quality. It means the animated adaptation isn't just a translation, it's an extension, an evolution of his original vision. When the creator himself is this hands-on, you know that every artistic choice, every narrative beat, every single frame is going to be scrutinized and polished to perfection. This level of collaboration between mangaka and animation studio is rare and precious, often resulting in adaptations that truly elevate the source material, ensuring a more refined and intensely impactful viewing experience. It's Horikoshi giving us his final, perfect bow with the full backing of Studio Bones to bring it to life. Talk about a mic drop. The roar of the fandom, hype that's built on solid ground. You know, in the world of anime, hype can be a double-edged sword. Sometimes it builds so high that no show, no matter how good, can possibly live up to it. But then there are moments, rare and precious, where the hype isn't just manufactured, it's meticulously built on solid ground, fueled by tangible evidence and a collective, undeniable energy. The final season of My Hero Academia falls squarely into the latter category. The sentiment among fans and critics isn't just hopeful, it's almost an unshakable conviction. People aren't just saying they hope it's good, they're confidently stating it will have the best animation out of any season of MHA. That's a bold claim, but it's one that's being echoed across social media, forums, and discussion boards. Promotional materials, the very lifeblood of pre-release buzz, are being described as intense. Fans are dissecting every trailer, every teaser, every character design update, and the consensus is clear: they're cooking with this. That phrase, cooking with this, perfectly encapsulates the feeling. It's not just that they're working hard, it's that they're in the zone, creating something truly special, something that's simmering to perfection. This isn't just about a few pretty shots, it's about the consistent quality, the attention to detail, the dynamic fluidity promised in every glimpse. The fandom has seen the evidence, they've felt the shift, and they are here for it. This isn't just fanboy optimism, this is a response to what's being shown, a trust built on the visible commitment from the studio and the creators. When the collective voice of millions of dedicated fans and knowledgeable critics aligns like this, you know something truly extraordinary is on the horizon. The final season isn't just aiming to be the best, it's being positioned, with undeniable confidence, as the ultimate visual culmination of My Hero Academia, the grand finale, a legacy forged in flame and frame. So, when we put all of these pieces together, the direct response to past criticisms, the legendary track record of Studio Bones, the monumental demands of the final war arc, the intimate involvement of creator Kohei Horikoshi, and the undeniable, palpable fan frenzy, what do we get? We get a perfect storm. A convergence of talent, dedication, and narrative necessity that points to one thing. The final season of My Hero Academia is not just going to deliver, it's going to redefine what we thought was possible for the anime's visual quality. This isn't just hype for the sake of hype. This is a promise, backed by the very architects of some of anime's most stunning visuals. This is the ultimate showdown, demanding an ultimate presentation. This is Horikoshi himself, stepping in to ensure his magnum opus gets the send-off it deserves. This is the fandom, united in an unshakable belief that their heroes will finally get the consistent, breathtaking animation they've always deserved. We are on the cusp of witnessing My Hero Academia go out not just with a bang, but with a visually stunning explosion, a crescendo of animation that will leave an indelible mark on the shonen landscape. This is the season where the debates about animation quality will hopefully be silenced, replaced by awe and admiration. This is the season where every plus ultra will feel earned, every smash will reverberate, every emotional beat will hit with the force of a full-power one-for-all Detroit smash. The final season of My Hero Academia is set to premiere in October 2025, streaming weekly on Crunchyroll. And honestly, I cannot wait to see if it delivers on its promise to be the visually spectacular finale this incredible journey deserves. What are you most hyped to see animated in the final war arc? Which character's ultimate move are you expecting to look absolutely mind-blowing? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite anime, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out when we next go plus ultra on some major anime news. Until next time, stay awesome, stay quirky, and keep watching.